All right, we're going to move on to the another great series, and I think this one's probably been the most exciting series of the playoffs so far, in my opinion. The Denver Nuggets and the LA Clippers. G Mike, man, this one's been back and forth almost the entire time. It's a cardio game, man. These guys have been going at it. What's your thoughts on this series, man? This has been great.
I love it, man. I love it. I love first round basketball. Well, you see the hashtag there. I love first round NBA playoffs basketball. One, because there's games every night. Two, because it's a lot more competitive than you will see the second round and the third round. In some ways, and not always, but in some ways, it's a little bit more competitive because everybody's still getting the groove. Everybody's still trying to get their feet warm. You know, when you come to the second and third round, people are already tired. So that's why it becomes less competitive, right? But with the series here, man, dude, since the tip off of game one till the last second of game two last night, that literally they could have won, they could have tied the game and go to overtime again. Dude, it's just been back and forth. It's been awesome. It's great to see a vintage Kawhi Leonard,
That's what I was about
39.
to say. How about Kawhi coming back, man?
Dude, man, 39 points, 15 for 19, 4 for 7 from three-pointer. He didn't miss his first shot until I think the third quarter. It was something like that. And it went in and out. It was just like rattled in and it went out. So it was like it was still a good shot. James Harden doing what he does at his age, he's still facilitating the Rock as well. 18 points, 7 for 17, 4 for 11 from 3, where he had some clutch three-pointers that put him up at halftime to get that momentum going. They scored like 9 points to go into halftime. But even on the other side for the Denver Nuggets, man, we still haven't seen Jokic come out and be like, yo, you know what? I'm putting 30 on your heads and you're not going to do nothing about it.
Yeah.
He's been nonchalant out there, which I think that's going to pick up. I think he's actually going to start scoring more because he sees how tight this series is going to be. He even said it. He even said it yesterday in the post game. Yeah, he was like, "Yo, if you're a real basketball fan, you'll really appreciate this series." But yeah, it's going to go back and forth. And to me, man, it's going to come down to who's the better coach at making adjustments and who wants it more.
No, I can't say any better than that myself, my man. That this series has just been fun. It's been each time. I was really happy to see Kawhi. It's nice to see him finally actually doing something again and actually playing healthy basketball. He just had so many years of just like you can see the talent is still there and he still got it. Just for something, either mental block, physical, just getting hurt. He could not just get right, and I think it's finally starting to come back together. And this Clippers team is dangerous, man. They're all around just a great team. What's his name? Zubats is playing fantastic as well. He's up for, I believe it was most improved player of the year, one of the awards as well. The Clippers, if they can get past Denver in this one, is a very scary team in the West.
Yeah, no, definitely. I wanted to ask you, with the role players of the Nuggets and the role players of the Clippers, obviously they need them to win. With these two types of teams, it's not like stars against stars and everybody else get the hell out of the way. No, with these two teams, they need their role players to win.
Yeah, they play full basketball.
Which group of role players from each team do you think will be more consistent for their team during the series?
That's tough. I think that the Clippers are a little bit more have a better bench. They're deeper than Denver is. I don't think Denver's bench is very deep, and I kind of feel like that was part of the problem why Malone and the GM both got fired is because the way the Denver was constructed, that they don't go very deep when it comes to their the bench. To me, I think the Clippers have a way better bench, and I think that's going to be a big determining factor in it. What about you?
No, I agree. And look, like you even look at Bogdanovich. He went 0 for 5, 0 for 1. He had 15 minutes. But imagine if he gets it going. I mean, he was like a top MVP candidate in the Olympics this past summer. Obviously, if it wasn't for Team USA being there, he probably would have got it, or him or Jokic, depending on who would have won it all. But he got time to do work. Hopefully Ben Simmons can actually facilitate the Rock more, because I don't see him scoring a lot, but he could facilitate the Rock more and give some more assists for his guys out there. Nicholas Batum, he went 2 for 5. He probably could make some more three-pointers, like 2 or 3 more three-pointers. And then Derrick Jones Jr., they use him more for defense, but still, he hustles a lot out there. He could get some rebounds. So I agree with you. I think that the role players for the Clippers will probably play better and end up doing what they need to do for the Clippers to advance. Or we'll
I
see.
agree.
We'll see how the Denver Nuggets role players will do.
Denver also is battle tested though too. You know, like Denver's been in deep playoff runs. Denver's won the championship as of what was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was. Denver has been in these spots, so Denver is also I think you can't discount how a champion team already, and they've just done this not too long ago. So, but I do like the way the Clippers are constructed though. They're a damn good team, and I think they're going to give them everything they can handle.
Yeah.